Hey everybody, my name is Kenny. I'm a product leader here at GitLab. I'm here with my dog, Petrie, and I'm going to do a product walkthrough around setting up runners. So what I thought was I would try to set up runners in a private project that I have access to and utilize them. And I was going to set them up in GKE because I have a GKE account, GCP account. I was going to set them up with using GKE and GCE on VMs. So let's get started. I'll open up my little notes doc here too as I take notes. Okay. Gonna look for, oh, I didn't search the docs. Okay, so here's some runner install docs. And then I also thought, hey, I should probably do this from inside the product. So I'm gonna go to GitLab examples. And I'm the owner on one of these projects. This ops group has a number of projects. So I'm just gonna figure out what I need to do to set up runners here. Okay. Here I am, I'm in my ops project. Don't see something for CI/CD. Maybe it's in settings. Let's go to CI/CD settings. Ah, there we go, runners. How do I configure a runner? Let's expand that, okay. Runners are processes that pick up and execute CI jobs for GitLab. Register runners as you want. You can register runners as separate users or separate servers and on your local machine. Runners are either active or paused. Group runners, I can install runners on Kubernetes. To set up a group runner automatically, register a runner on a Kubernetes cluster. Click the button below, select an existing cluster or create a new one. Run the cluster details view in Slate application list install. Now, I think I have a cluster already attached here. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, I do have a cluster. Maybe this is a great, easy starting point. What did that say? It said something. When I was looking at this, it gave me instructions. It said, click on the button below, select an existing cluster. I did that. From the clusters detail applications list, install GitLab runner. Okay, applications. I got some stuff already installed. GitLab runner. Let's just install it. This is going to be having runners also use the cluster that I'm deploying applications to. I'm gonna do part of this walkthrough trying to add other runners as well. Let's see if this works. Working. I'm growing impatient here. Looks like I can also, oh, I already have an available runner. That's online. I was contacted 45 minutes ago. What is that runner? It's on a cluster. Huh. All right, runner is installed. Do I have new runners now that I said install runner? It still has this button here. Got shared runners enabled. This one is a runner attached to one project. So maybe it's only for a specific project, but it doesn't really tell me. Okay. I feel like I just installed a runner from this cluster, but it didn't really confirm anything for me. Okay, well, I went through that process. It said install it. I did that, but then what do I need to do? Yeah, I don't really even know how to troubleshoot that part of it. I don't know how to tell if this runner, it wasn't the one I just created because it says last contacted 48 minutes ago. Okay, well, all right, let's try the other route. I can manage them via the API, that's good. So let's just do the install GitLab runner and ensure it's running. So that was this page. So I just need to install it on Helm. So let's go to GKE and actually, I think I'm gonna change to my personal account here. So GitLab one, I think I have access to be able to create some clusters, but I don't want to create them for GitLab in this example. Yes, I know. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to create a cluster. Got a nice walkthrough for how I create. Okay, I can do that anytime. You got it. I want it zonal. I'm going to call this cluster GitLab runners. It's going to be in US Central. Don't need a default. Going to be on the regular channel. Some incorrect networking. I don't have a network. Does that mean I have to create a network? field did I miss? I guess I also could have just taken this one and figured out how to change the legacy, the mode away from legacy. Is that possible? Yeah, I don't think I can. Let's see if that's actually going to give me a cluster. I should have paused this recording earlier. Okay, I'm back. We got a Cloud Shell to this instance or to this cluster. Okay, ran that. Maybe that's an outdated command. Oh, if you're using Helm too. So I've configured it in my values YAML. Okay, let's read these talks a little bit more carefully. I'm figuring it using the Helm chart. Create a values YAML file for your GitLab runner configuration. Um, so I need a values.yaml file. I don't see is like a completely formed one that includes GitLab URL. Okay, I think that's all I need is those two. Okay, I am in my Cloud Shell writing this. I'm copying the, I think it's this runner registration token. It's a little bit confusing to me. Maybe I should just click this show runner for Kubernetes. No, an error has occurred. There's some weirdness in this install runner thing. Doesn't give exact keys for values.yaml. So I was having to look at this example of values.yaml for these specific values that I needed to add. Oh, yikes, I'm wondering, can anyone, did I stopped sharing? Sorry about that. Okay, this is what I was doing. I don't know if it's something with the shell is not responsive at the moment, and I don't know why. Okay, sorry for jumping around. Okay, so what I did was I used the Cloud Shell editor to create a values.yaml that was appropriately formatted like this. And then I ran the Helm chart that installed the runners. First, I just didn't know that I couldn't create a new namespace while doing so. So I just used default. Then it said, hey, your runner has been registered. When I first looked back here, I didn't see it. So I was confused. And then I just had to wait a couple of minutes. And then I hit refresh. And now it says I have 2 available runners. So see if I can get those to be used. Let's call this tag ops group. I don't want it to be paused. I want it to be available, not protected. Or wait, I want it to be active. You can pick up untagged jobs. I don't know why it's listed as locked. What does a locked runner mean? I didn't do anything to make it locked. Shared, group specific, or locked. What does locked mean? You can configure a specific register as locked and cannot be enabled for other projects. Said click the lock name. Can be locked. It always says locked because it's a group runner. I didn't see that in the docs. The only time we mention locked is that you can't lock a specific one. You can lock other ones. Didn't see anything about locked relative to group runners. Okay, well, let's see if they work. I'm going to go to a specific sub project. Yeah, I did this pipeline editor walkthrough a little while ago. It has a CI script. Just want to check the YAML syntax. List of tags that are used. So if I do the job, I can just say tags in that specific tag. Okay. So let's do this one. What was the tag of that runner? Over here. Op group. Yeah, group. All right, and if we see here, no jobs have ever run. So let's see. Oh, one thing that maybe I wanted to do was say, I don't want it to run untagged jobs. Let's see if I got that in time. And oh, well, the pipeline failed. Why did it fail? Oh, tags. Oops, that's funny. Let's just quickly go back to this file. Should have used the editor. Let's do that. See, this is telling me I had a typo. Should have used the editor in the first place. All right, so that was a successful commit. Now let's look at this pipeline. Oh, YAML invalid. An array of strings. Oh man, I should have kept listening. Now we're good. Okay, you got a pipeline going. There's been a runner system failure. Okay. Can I run these jobs? That is unfortunate. I am actually out of time and I'm gonna have to come back to why that job failed. Clearly something to do with how the runner was set up and me not doing it correctly.